Okay, folks. Now, this is your friendly G7KTE coming to you today with the wherefores and how to tune with your Osker block. If you haven't got one, I suggest you get one. And I'm tuned at the moment on the 20 meter band, and going to do a little bit of an SWR test at 20 watts of power. Now, I know that's not a lot of power, but 20 watts is adequate for this test. So on 14, where I've got it set at the moment, or 14 megahertz on the frequency there, it says I've got to tune the SWR bridge to 74. So if I can get a little bit closer and not lose face with the shot or even knock the camera about, I'll try and move this to 74. I think that's 74. Right, now if I key this, it should show me a power reading on this side of around about 20 watts, which should be near enough full scale deflection, because that should be where the 20 watts should be on 20 meters. So we will just give it a little tweak to get it to go to 20. So this is a very old chart that we're using here. Up here. Up here. There's a very old chart that we're using. So there might be a slight discrepancy between the bands. So we will try 4, 7 and 100 watts of power. Right. Stop transmitting. Now we go to 100 watts. Over the fall. Round and round we go to 100 watts. There we are. Now we're on 100 watts, so it's got to be, we'll see if it matches the slight discrepancy of about 3 on the meter here. So we'll turn this 4.7, 4.6, 7, 4.7. So at 4.7, we have an SWR. Well, it shouldn't matter, it should be the same. The SWR should be the same. As the power reading we want should be 100 watts. So we have got that slightly out of tune. So I know the radio pushes about 100 watts. There. So that needed to be on 70 actually, unless I've got the wrong button pressed in. Don't think I have. Got the 50 ohms button pressed in. So there we are. That's showing 100 watts, an SWR of 1 to 1.5, as it was a few minutes ago. And I did the test. So there we are, at 100 watts going into my dipole outside. Everything seems to be okay. It's raining a little bit, and you might say I'm working on a piece of wet string. So, okay. Well, that's how to use, how to tune your radio to the SWR bridge here of the Osker block, SWR bridge. And now I will demonstrate what the SWR is. It should be around about at 100 watts, or it doesn't matter what the wattage is really, it still would say the same thing. So we're going to tune the radio now at 100 watts. SWR of 1 to 1.5 and a bit, and 1.6. So that's pretty good. And I'm coming through the VersaTuner to tune the aerial to the optimum position of the power output stage of the radio. There we are. So that's how to use the Osker block. I don't think I need to demonstrate any other part of the band, but there we are. That was, I think, a very good demonstration of how to use the Osker block 200 SWR meter 200 in its glory of its heyday. So there we are. The Osker block. What more can be said? Very, very good SWR meter. If you like what you see, please give a thumb up, and please follow me if you're not already. And it doesn't matter whether you follow me or not, but I appreciate it. I really do. So thank you, everybody, for looking at G7 KTE. We'll catch you further on down the coax, as they say in amateur radio band.